my life was affected by this, this ego to want to like revive the company back again. But yeah, I can't. Hi, my name is Christopher Tok, and I'm the co-founder of iProject and the founder of Social Grooves. Local university students were not getting the exposure that overseas students got. So iProject was developed to help students in local universities, both private and public, to gain real job experience directly with the biggest clients. It's really student activism at its best that wasn't allowed back then here in Malaysia. We did really well for the first 3 to 5 years, but there are many times that we were supposed to shut it down. Maybe in 2010, I think, my partner decided to go on, and I decided to take one part of the business, which is the social media side, which was really doing really well. But he continued the project, and I think it was about 4 years ago, and he couldn't take it as well. So the company was dormant for about 2 years, and then a big break happened to me. So I said, look, I don't want to fail. I want to make this happen again because this is my passion. But the current partner that I have in my other business, Social Grooves, he was the missing link that I never knew I needed. He told me that, Chris, I know what you want to do and I understand what you want to achieve, but the money is just going down. He's looking at the numbers and it's just going down and shut it down because I can get it better for you in a few years' time. So that's when I know that I have somebody behind my back who knew how important this was to me, and I could stop it and continue another day. People who were part of the company were all friends. These are people who believed in an idea, and I felt very disappointed when they told me that they felt that they didn't learn anything much at the end of the day. And I understand that because it's true. They were getting salary, sure, but they were not learning anything. And probably leadership was very bad as well. I didn't play my role well. I didn't tell them what to do, where to go next, because I was so focused on the other company. So it was the truth, and I accepted that. Lessons that I've learned over what just happened with iProject, things that I never used to want to do, like look at your finance sheet. And I didn't want to see the numbers because that's not my forte. But now every month I look at my numbers for my other companies, and I've learned to face the hard truth and to know that I either need to work harder or set higher targets. The second thing that I really want to mention is something I just recently learned, which is called the radical candor management style. I used to be really caring, but I do not set targets or challenges to my staff. I actually ruin them because they didn't grow. We are now moving towards radical candor, where we are able to talk to our staff, to our crew, and tell them exactly what's going on and what we expect them to achieve. So this is good because they now know what they can do to get the company to a better place, which eventually helps themselves as well. And for us to also gain, because the company grows together with everybody. For young entrepreneurs out there, if I were to say the 3 things that I want you to know, firstly, you need to have is grit. It's not going to be an easy world out there. I think today it's all about try and error. You need to get all the experience that you want to. Take the initiative to join startups, take the initiative to join small business companies, learn everything that you can throughout the process, working with people. The second thing I would like to tell you is that you are not alone. You got to be really serious about finding the right person. So you don't just end up finding friends, you end up finding partners who could take care of your back and things that you can't do. And the final thing is never ever forget that finance is always the single most important thing in your world. Is your cost making sense? Are you making enough money that you can pay your team? These are all important things, because if you don't even start with this, you'll never get anywhere. So if you're an entrepreneur sitting in my position and facing the kind of difficulties that I have, if there's one thing I want to say to you, is that please love yourself. You need to make the hard decisions. You need to protect the company. You need to protect yourself. If you do that successfully, you can bounce back. You can make it happen all over again, and you can provide the world the things that they've never ever seen before, because it's right there in your head. So I believe in you. Do what is necessary so that you can survive this turmoil, if ever there was. And I would like to see you at the finish line. Oh, I forgot to mention also, but guys, it's okay to take therapy. I have a therapist.